Hey folks, I'm out here on the dock with the cane pole and a blue cup, half of a blue cup, and I got some bacon. I don't have any damn corn. I was going to use can. I thought I had an old can of corn, but I couldn't find it. Usually these bluegills love corn, but I chopped some bacon up into little pieces, and I guarantee that's gonna, instead of having to put a new piece of corn on there every damn time, that piece of bacon is gonna stay on there. Here, I'm gonna try to put it in the camera for you. That piece of bacon is gonna stay on there for quite a while. And I'm gonna sit here on the dock. It's almost dinner time, and I ain't got much time to fish. I want to get a little bit of fishing in it, maybe some video. But I'm hungry as hell because I ain't had no breakfast. I ain't had no damn lunch because I'm on coffee now. I've been drinking that caffeine in the morning, and it's helping me from eating during the day. So, yeah, I'm hungry now because it's nighttime. But I figured I'd try to get y'all a little video in here. And let me see if I can get some line out and put a little piece of bacon in the water and catch something on this cane pole with a little bobber. Come on. I need to get some more line out because I sure enough ain't got no cast. I'm right here in front of me. I'd like to get it farther. I'd like to get it way on out there, a little bit farther away from me. If you know how cane poles work, it's kind of like a fly rod. You just have to, do what you can. Pull you some line out. There's no reel on it. There's a place where you wind your line up when you're done, but yeah, let's see if we can't get that piece of bacon on out there a little further. I'm expecting to pull in a bluegill or a shell cracker here in a minute. So y'all just stay tuned. As soon as I can get enough line untangled here to get a good cast into some deeper water. Boy, that corn, if I had that corn on there, I'd already had me a bite. I probably ate some corn. What? I have caught I think a turtle, man. I think that was a turtle. Hang on a minute now. I still got my bait though, but I think I had a turtle. Let's throw that on right there a little bit further. See what happens. This should not take long at all, folks. I get this thing in the right spot. That bobber should be just walking across the top of that water. And it's not, man. It's weird. Because usually it is. Haven't fished here in quite a while. Even though I live here. Haven't fished here in quite a while. Need to cut that tree back so I can actually cast. There's an oak tree right behind me that's kind of in my way now. I hate to make a fishing video where I don't catch a doggone thing, but it could happen. It very easily could happen. I'm gonna have to get up to get a good cast because, this ain't working so well. I need to be deeper. There we go. I think we got a good cast that time. Let's sit down and settle and see if they want to eat bacon. This is 50% less sodium. That might make a difference. Whether we catch crappie or, we ain't gonna catch no crappie, there ain't nothing in here, but we could catch a damn bluegill. Either way, we already done caught something. Right here. I'm so surprised that bobber is not just dragging across the water already. Not even getting a hit on it. Really, really strange. It's odd. It's unusual for where I'm at. Yeah. Yep. Well, of course it's bacon. I'm usually not using bacon, I'm usually using corn, so this is also something different. I'm trying though. If this don't work, I got a fishing pole over here with a little popping cricket, little topwater popping cricket. That's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and just throw that on in there. I know where I can reach over there with it, and something will be there. Yeah, something will be there. I just don't want to leave this unattended and end up with a doggone turtle. You know what I'm saying? There's no barb on this hook. I took the barb off of it to make things easier for me. There we go. Let's toss that on out there. Let's see what happens. Let me have that. Let me have that lure with the cricket. Yeah. Try that. Quite a bit of wind today, blowing out of the south. Boy, this reel needs oil. This little handle right here, where I put my fingers, it don't even want to turn. Huh. So I'm trying this popping cricket. Now, here's a popping cricket. This is what I call a popping cricket. I'll try to show it to you. One of them little things. But I'm dealing with my line drifting in my way. My other line is wanting to drift in my way. I ain't catching that. Dude, I'm serious. I ain't never been out here this long and not caught nothing off this dock. Yeah, for real. There's something wrong with the world. We already know there's something wrong with the world. And we know who to blame for it too. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I caught one. Look at him on the little popping cricket. There he is. How about it? He ain't big enough to keep. Ain't none of them in here gonna be kept because this is storm drain, storm runoff. And I one time I ate two bass. I ate two bass that I caught out of here. I fried them up and caught diarrhea the next morning pretty bad. So I wouldn't trust nothing out of here. But they prefer this piece of plastic over bacon. They don't like that. They don't want that bacon, man. That bacon's just sitting there doing nothing. I take this little piece of plastic popping cork, or this popping cricket, and reel it in a little bit and pop it. And boy, he busted it on. He was right on top of it. Yeah. I'm surprised that bacon ain't doing no good. Really. That's a great value. Walmart brand. Maybe lower sodium bacon isn't their favorite. I guarantee. I like it though. Let me take that off and put a piece on that has more meat. That piece has lots of fat. It's a fattier piece. I don't know, man. I think I'll just leave it out there. I think I'll just leave it out there and let it go. Yeah. I'll leave it out there and let it go. I'll let that stay. Let that stay and keep going. I have better luck with this thing here anyhow. This little cricket. The bass are on the bed, or they were last week. I don't know if they still are. Probably so. I ain't worried about them. Whenever I catch them, throwing it back. Yeah. Boy, that was a good cast. Let me check my drag. I like my drag real loose, so I get a challenge. No matter how big it is, I like a challenge. Yeah. Like that one time I come out here with sewing machine thread and was fishing with that. 1 pound test. It was monofilament, but it was 1 pound mono that was it's made for sewing machine. Check that video out. Look it up. It's on my channel. We'll be back if something happens. I got voice control on my camera, so I will tell it to start recording as soon as I have a hit or whatever. So, GoPro, stop recording. You know, folks, whether I'm catching anything or not, it sure is nice to be back to fishing. It's been a while since I've just sat here and done some fishing. It helps me free my mind, you know. It's hard to fish and think about bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And there's been a whole lot of bullshit in the world lately. So, I think fishing is going to be very therapeutic for me. That was a sorry one that I did catch, though. He wasn't no prime fish, that's for sure. He looked like he was damn sure for hungry. So he was desperate for whatever he could get. And it was all yellow. All the healthy fish are they're not even hungry right now because yeah, they ain't worried about it. Whoa, look out. Look out. The reason I'm casting that direction is because I don't want to cast into the wind because you won't get nowhere. It's kind of like peeing into the wind. It's just not a good idea. Even that little old pisser that I just caught, he ain't even coming back after it. He don't want to try it again. You'd think he'd try to eat it again, but he's not. I'm a little early. It's about 4. Several hours before dark. Usually the action starts happening here right at dark. Right before and right at dark. Freshwater, folks. GoPro, stop recording. All right, folks, I done took my bacon and put it on actually I took a different piece of bacon. I got on a authentic micro 2, I guess, or I don't know if it's micro 2 or micro 11. It's a Zebco. It's a micro Zebco. Baby thing, it's a baby. Authentic micro 2. I think it's a micro 2, I don't know. It's a baby thing. Let's see if we can't get something to come after that. That cane pole had a bullet weight right next to the, not a bullet weight, but a little split shot right next to the hook, which made the bait sink right away. This one kind of floats down slowly. Still ain't getting no hits. I think the sun's too high in the sky. That's what it is. It's too damn. The sun's out, man. They don't like that shit. I don't either. I don't like that damn sun. Let's try it again. Let's try to get to a good spot. But without that split shot on there, it's hard to cast it. There's no weight to it. There's no weight at all on here. And this little line, this is probably a 4-pound test on this thing. I don't know. I can't remember. But the wind keeps blowing it somewhere I don't want it. Right against the damn weeds. That's a better cast. That's a little bit better. I just can't believe they don't eat bacon. Really? GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, folks, I'm giving up this damn bacon. There's obviously no flavor in this shit, or something. Something ain't right with it. So, I'm just fixing to spend a little bit more time, not much, throwing this cricket, this little popping cricket. And I'm gonna throw it in different spots, like different places than I usually would. So we'll be back if I catch something. If I don't, then who knows? We might be back anyway. You might not even see this video. GoPro, stop recording. And every time my lure lands, a freaking turtle head pops up right next to it. I swear. I mean, just that's crazy. I used to do turtle control out here, and haven't done it in a while. I guess it's not a good place to fish because the turtles, there's just too many turtles. You can't bobber fish because they know what bobbers look like, so you have to use a porcupine quill or no bobber at all. Because as soon as a bobber lands, those turtles swarm right towards it. This is all done, man. I'm done with this fishing trip. I'm gonna cast 1 or 2 more times and I'm done. I'm going back inside. I'm gonna heat up my damn dinner. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna lay down in the air condition and watch some good Sunday night television. I don't know what it is. Probably Naked and Afraid, or who knows what it is. Port Protection maybe. Life Below Zero, something like that. But it ain't gonna be Kevin catching fish on the dock. That's what I've done figured that one out now. It ain't gonna be that. It's not gonna happen today. Today's the wrong day. I was probably lucky I caught that one fish. Yellow. That little bitty pisser. He looked kind of yellow, didn't he? He's still yellow. He's still a yellow fish. He had no experience. I don't know what makes them turn yellow like that, but they're just little pissers, if you ask me. One more cast, and that's it. This is done. I'm gonna let y'all record. I'm gonna keep recording while I get this last cast, and I'm casting in the same direction where that turtle keeps coming up. He knows where the fish are. That turtle does. That's why he's over there. Trust me. And that's why the fish ain't there, because he's there. Yeah, it's just too much sun. I usually make it a rule not to fish until that sun is down below the tree line. And right now it's well above the tree line. It's in my face. Once it goes down below the tree line and I'm in the shade, that's when it's time to fish. Same rule for in the morning. Fish before the sun comes over the tree line. Once that sun comes above the tree line, the wind also starts. You get them solar winds, and it's just not proper. Trust me, I've learned throughout the years that the sun and the tree line does make a big difference. Now there are times that it doesn't make a difference, but for the most part, fish when the sun is below the tree line. Thanks for watching, folks. This shitty ass video. GoPro, stop recording.